Hello everyone, welcome back. Episode 11. This is what I'm calling New York Squared. It's the Islanders and the Rangers today. And I had a lot of fun. I love both of these concepts for these teams. I think all three jerseys I designed for the Islanders are amazing. I think 2 of 3 from the Rangers are perfect. So let's move right in. So as you can see with the Islanders, I went bold, I went hard, and I went classic. So we're going to get right into the home jersey. As you can see, this bright orange with the logo in the center and waves across the bottom. I'm calling this the sunset jersey. I think my whole idea behind it was the logo is the setting sun. The orange would be like the sky, so it's like the setting sun is orange. And then the waves are on the horizon. I think it's so cool if you think about it like that. It looks so unique to anything the Islanders would use, much like the Calgary Flames design I made with the actual flames on the bottom. I don't know if they would ever actually use it, but if they did, oh my god, I would buy it so quickly. It's so cool. I love the idea of the setting sun. I know really nothing to do with the Islanders has to do with the sun, but I think it's so nice, so unique to anything they would do. So I love it. The blue numbers with the white outline stand out about as well as the crest does. The waves look so nice. The shoulder patch, it's amazing. I love it. So let's just move into the away because there's too much I could say about the home jersey here that makes me so amazing. So as you can see, the away is very similar to another Islanders jersey. This is just a reverse of their alternate almost. What I love about this is the crest stands out so well on that white jersey, that orange crest with the blue hash marks in the stripe and outlined in blue. I think it is so nice, so clean. The 2 simple stripes across the elbow with the 44 in orange, or just the numbers in orange, and the 2 simple stripes across the bottom. It's so beautiful, so clean, so strikingly white. I think it would look amazing on ice. I think it would look amazing how I'm wearing it now. I think it would look amazing hanging up on the shelf. It is one of the nicest jerseys that I designed. I love the home, I love the away, and moving in, you can see I love the alternate. This beautiful piece of history that has been redone, redesigned, repurposed to be better. The Fisherman jersey is back. It is amazing, and it is exactly what the Islanders should have done with the reverse retro, but they didn't, and they are cowards for not doing it. Of course, I did change quite a lot about it, so let's get into that. As you can see, there's no more wave pattern across the bottom, no more wave pattern across the shoulders. I completely omitted the shoulders from this redesign, not even any logos. I wanted this to be basic, I wanted it to be clean, I wanted it to be so simple that it was impossible to screw up. So as you can see, instead of a wave pattern, I went with a Mighty Ducks inspired striping pattern that comes up. The super thin stripes, it's the same amount of stripes as the Fisherman jersey originally had, but they're in a simpler pattern. You can kind of get the idea of the wave without seeing the waves. I think it stands out much more that way. The orange and white stripe stand out amazingly. That lighter blue across the bottom of the sleeve and across the bottom of the actual center, it stands out. The Fisherman has been slightly recolored because the Islanders colors have changed slightly since that time. The orange numbers stand out so amazing. The collar is perfect. The orange and the blue halfway up the collar, amazing. Everything about this jersey stands out, and it is so unique, so beautiful, so amazing to even look at. I love this jersey. I think they should use it. And we're going to move on to the New York Rangers. So here we are with the Rangers. As you can see, I brought back Lady Liberty. I brought back the word mark, even though I will be the first to say I don't like the word mark. And then the alternate is a blackout, I guess. It wasn't intended to be, but it is what it is. So let's move on to the home jersey. As you can see, Lady Liberty brought back the striping pattern on the jersey is different. I brought back their crest that they never use, even though it's such a nice logo, onto the shoulders. The A is actually from the original word mark that says Rangers going down. I think it's beautiful. Lady Liberty has been slightly recolored to use the current version of the Rangers colors, which haven't changed much since 1920 or whatever. Just it's a slightly brighter blue than they originally used for Lady Liberty. I think the Rangers, like Montreal, are really, really hard to redesign, but less so. I actually like the Montreal jersey. I don't like the New York Rangers jersey. It's weird, you know. You see something for your entire life, but you don't like it. You know, the Rangers word mark is kind of boring, kind of lazy, really. At this point, it's history, and it's going to be what the team uses probably forever, but I'm not a huge fan of it. So I did keep it in the away jersey, much like I kept the stripe in the Montreal's away jersey. But I wanted Lady Liberty or the crest, and I went with Lady Liberty. I went with a simple stripe pattern on the arm, diagonal, 2 thick stripes, and a thin stripe in the center of those, and a red base on the arm. Very simple, very clean, very respectful to the Rangers, and I don't see them not using it. I think if they were to use it, it'd probably be a third jersey if they were to ever use it. But I think, why not make it the home? It's beautiful. That's about it, really. The shoulders are nice. Just that crest they don't use, and then a nice thick red V-neck stands out, makes the laces pop. Moving on to the away, as you can see, we're looking at a old school looking Rangers jersey. I believe it was used during the Winter Classic or a Stadium Series or something like that, a Heritage game, something along those lines. It was slightly different. The colors were different, and the crest was different. As you can see, I went with the Rangers word mark. With this one, I wanted to use it, but I don't like it. So I wanted it to be respectful to the league. The A, again, is taken from that word mark, so having it on there twice is kind of weird. But moving on, the striking pattern on the shoulders, on the chest, or on the bottom of the center here, the torso, and then on the sleeves, I think very clean, very classic NHL, very old school, and I think very respectful to what the Rangers are. The numbers again stay the same as the home, just color swapped. It's a very beautiful jersey. This is what inspired the off-white original 6, as did the cream heritage jersey that I own for the Senators. It inspired the original 6 to go old school with that off-white to add a history to the jersey outside of what the team already has history for. I wanted to omit any logos from this aside from the Rangers word mark, and I think I did pretty good. I think it's a very, very clean jersey, very nice jersey, and I think it's something they could actually use. Moving on to the alternate, I'm not a huge fan of it. I guess it's something like a blackout jersey, but if it were a blackout, I'd use red and blue. And I think maybe if I retouch it, I might actually do that. I might. I change the logo to the one that I have on the shoulders there, and I would do a red and blue blackout kind of jersey like the Dallas Stars have right now with their blackout jersey. But as it stands with this redesign, all I did was make a black and white version of the home jersey, and it's nice. I like it. I think it's very clean, but and I did it with Toronto as well, as you'll see. But it's just kind of lazy on my part. I didn't do anything really all that interesting with it. And yeah, that's really about it for the Rangers. So I'll see you in the outro. That was episode 11 in the books. It blows my mind that I'm even really standing here. Like I said last episode, there was a time where I couldn't even talk to my friends in school if there were people around, because I'd be like, oh God, are they going to hear me? But doing this is so much fun. I'm having so much fun just explaining and talking about my designs. Even if no one watches, I'm at least getting it out there, you know? So I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I'm really hoping you guys are enjoying it. So please tune into future videos. Please leave a like, leave us a comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Next episode will be Ottawa and Philadelphia, my home team, my favorite team. As you can tell, I switch between the same 5 Ottawa Senators jerseys every few episodes. So thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.